Hello friends and potential friends. Well, y'all may recall that I'm dealing with some possible contaminated soil, and one of the ways that I'm trying to deal with it is by planting plants that will help to take the soil, or help to take the toxins out of the soil. One in particular is corn. So I'll be planting a lot of corn over the next season or two, trying to recover one of my raised beds that I think is contaminated. And I don't want to use up all my good bodacious corn seed. So I start thinking about things, and I realize I've never tried to grow popcorn. So this is another part of my grocery store series, and we all know where this came from, but I'm going to see if I can get it to grow, and if I can, I'll be planting popcorn in that bed. So to that end, I've got a dozen yogurt cups here set up. I'm going to take one kernel and put in each of the yogurt cups, and then I'm going to set them aside and see what happens. Whoops, got two there. Better get one of those out. I don't want anything doubling up. But there we have 12 yogurt cups with one popcorn seed in each one. Cover them up good. Make sure the seeds are in contact with the soil, and we don't have any clumps to slow them down. Now, I did put some water in the base of these little tubs, but I am going to moisten the surface as well. And there, the start of another experiment. We shall see what happens. Well, it does appear that I can grow popcorn that I bought from Wally World. 11 of the 12 kernels that I planted have sprouted. So I guess that one's a success. Really wondering about these beans though. Those are the ones that turned completely yellow, started dropping leaves, and now they're starting to turn green again. I planted those in bagged compost that came directly out of the bag. I don't know what to think about that. Now there is my popcorn. 11 of the 12 cups that I planted have germinated. And I got thinking, that one in the back that doesn't have a sprout in it, that's the cup that I accidentally dropped 2 seeds into. I'm starting to wonder if someone was trying to tell me something. Maybe one of those 2 seeds that dropped in there wasn't viable, and the plants were talking to me and I didn't listen. If I had listened and left both of them in there and just put another seed into the empty one, I might have had 100% germination rate. But anyway, I'm going to take these outside and plant them in that bed that I think may be contaminated, and we'll let them start pulling the contaminants out of the soil. Well, that looks like that'll be a pretty good replacement. fill in a few holes out here. By the way, after I saw the first germination in the lab, I came out here and I planted a bunch more popcorn throughout this bed. Real close together, a lot closer than I should for corn. And most of it has come up. The taller ones are bodacious. And all the little tiny ones are Wally World popcorn. So I'm going to go ahead and put these things into the soil. Water them in a little bit so that the roots know where to find the good stuff. And then as soon as the sun goes behind those trees this afternoon, I'm going to come out and side dress this whole bed with blood meal. Give them a little dose of nitrogen. I want these plants to grow up as healthy as possible, even if I don't plan on eating any corn I get out of them. So let me get that done so I can get back out of the heat, and I'll see you on the next one.